3, 2, 1, go! And our top racer races off again. Right now, I was just reviewing race data from our chosen candidate for the Academy tryouts, Dom. We also have Coach Kelvin, who will be overseeing his race and making improvements on what he can improve on in the future. And I am Manager Connor, who will be making practice schedules and calculating and measuring race data, overseeing the project as a whole. To determine why Dom was chosen as our racer, myself, Coach Kelvin, and Dom all participated in time trials where we demonstrated the strongest lap time consistency and technical execution. We track and documented lap times, sector splits, braking points, cornering precision, and acceleration control to determine which one of us would make the best racer, ultimately being Dom. We will now show our official races of myself, then Coach Kelvin, then Dom. As per our results from our time trial, we have discovered that my time was 2:28, Coach Kelvin's time was 2:35, and Dom's time was 3:04, determining that he had the highest time. Despite Dom having the highest time in the time trials, we have chosen him as our candidate to represent at the Academy. This is to build our team's potential by nurturing raw talent and to build on that passion and strong work ethic that Dom has strived to achieve throughout his race. As our chosen representative for the Academy, we have put together a training regimen consisting of 4 courses that will challenge his precision and avoiding hazards. These courses consist of Rainbow Road, Mount Warrior, Bowser's Castle, and Cloudtop Cruise that will all assist in helping him better his racing skills. We will now hand it over to Coach Kelvin, who will now apply strategies and possible solutions in improving Dom's performance in his races.
Here we are with Dom's first race where I'm going to turn him into a Mario Kart legend, probably. The first map being Mount Warrior is known for its slippery turns and the challenging difficulty to recover. As you can see, as he falls off a bit off the edge, it will be difficult to recover. What's important to learn for this map are the racing lines he is going to take so he can go through the consecutive corners without much problem. However, for his first game, he will need to get used to adjusting his drifts and controlling his car in general. What Dom can do for his first gameplay of this map is to just look ahead, see what's coming, and then plan your route from there. Overall, getting used to controlling the car will be improved through the amount of gameplay that he does. Onto the second race, his drifting seems to have improved, however his entries and exits from his drifts will need some work. This can be improved by his car position and also adjusting his drifting strength so it can exit safely. Timing is also important to care of in this track. To help with this, looking ahead of the track instead of keeping your eyes on the car will help plan your route, especially in this truly whack tree section. It was also noticed that in this corner there's a drop into the corner. Here, Dom can reposition his car to immediately go into drift, which can allow him to go around the corner swiftly. Overall, from his second race, the control of his car is getting better, but will still need some work. Onto the third race, after a good start, he's been feeling more confident, which is just what we needed to get the fastest time possible, unless you do move like that. But we can see from this race, however, Dom kept note of adjusting his drifting strength through corners, but still needs to work on the timing in the start and the end of his drifts. Dom has also improved the positioning of his car during this drop to swiftly go around the corner. Within his 3 runs, he has drastically improved how he drifts generally and how he controls his car to navigate through the slippery slopes and turns of this map. Onto our next map, which is Cloudtop Cruise, known for its many boost pads, bounce pads, and this lightning section, which can heavily impact you if not careful. For his first gameplay of the map, looking ahead and learning the map to take note of for his later laps will be useful. Despite it being his first run on this map, Dom will need to work on his overall car control to keep a good and consistent racing line. Now for his second race, now knowing the map, he is able for the most part breeze through his way through boosts and corners in general. It is seen here that there is 2 ways you can go about here. It was decided that the right side will be the most efficient route to take in, which Dom will now be prioritizing that side. Overall for his race, his navigation through the map has improved due to his map knowledge, however his positioning on bounce pads will need some work. He has been using his mushrooms to good use as seen here. He is boosting to gain back his speed. Third race for Cloudtop Cruise, there has been noticeable improvement for both his navigation and overall control of the car. Unnecessary drifts, though, seems to be a habit which could make him lose control of his car. It should also be noted that he should preserve the usage of his mushrooms as they're all already gone within the first minute. We now arrive to Bowser's Castle, which is known for its many hazardous obstacles and corners, which forces you to look ahead and plan your route to do well in this map. This map also relies on how well you know this map. As Dom plays this map more, he should be able to feel more confident and navigate his way through the course. Entering onto the third lap, Dom shows off his drastic improvement in drifting from his past gameplays by flawlessly wrapping around these corners. Although not consistent, aiming to get drifts like that will prove to be a valuable skill in his career. Starting off with the second race, Dom has shown that his driving skills in general, especially drifting, has visibly improved over time. Although a very solid start, the first lap has been full of bumps and mistakes. The chances of these small mistakes can be prevented if Dom had a consistently focused mindset throughout the whole race. From here, it is seen that there is a small drop into a corner. Seeing how Dom crashes into the wall because of the understeer, it is suggested that Dom drops down and lands on an angle to immediately go into drift state. To the next race, there's not much to point out during this run other than he seems more clumsy than usual. A consistently focused mindset would do wonders as his general driving skills is already very much improved. This just shows that a good mindset is a very important asset to one's performance during races. For our last map, we got the infamous Rainbow Road, known for its highly difficult racetrack. There is no railing, so a slight slip will cost you a lot of time. The overall track of this course is very twisty and turny, which will require a lot of control for your car, as well as very precise drifting and turning skills to avoid falling off the edge. As this track requires a lot of skill, Dom can be seen going too fast, which results in him falling off the edge. A tip that is given to him is that he is able to adjust his speed if needed. As it is his first race of the map, remembering the next corners and the routes of the map will be very useful due to the twisty nature of the course. As we can see on his second race, Dom has been a lot more confident and has been speeding through the start of the track with his precise drifting, but getting too fast will result in a fall like that. Seeing as that specific spot is a common fall-off place, remembering that the next time you reach this point will allow you to plan how to get through it without falling off. We have also seen massive improvement in the racing line that Dom takes as he is able to swiftly drift around corners. Onto the last race for the last map, Dom seems to be taking more chances to readjust his driving speed, making sure he doesn't fall off the edge. However, repeatedly slowing down will eat up some time, so being more confident may get him a faster time. His drifting, on the other hand, has been very consistently good. Did he just boost off the edge? Overall, from all of these runs, Dom has significantly improved in every aspect. He has been consistent through his drifts and has been controlling his cars somewhat well. However, Dom has been lacking map knowledge, as well as not looking ahead and planning his route, which could prevent a lot of mistakes.
Being the manager, I analysed all the race data that Dom has given throughout every single race. From this graph above, we can actually see that throughout each lap, he has actually gotten a less and less time, decreasing in every single map, showing the progress he's made from the coaching Kelvin has given him. Good job, Coach Kelvin, on coaching Dom on your racing expertise. But then why did he end up choosing Baby Mario instead?
After an analysis of his runs, it was decided that Dom will be switching to a significantly lighter character Baby Mario. A lighter character means easier handling and higher acceleration, however has less top speed than heavier characters. In Warrior's Castle, it is immediately seen that there has been a significantly big improvement in terms of handling and drifting around corners. Because of the easier handling, Dom's racing line has been a lot better as he's able to transition into another corner very easily. Now on to Cloudtop Cruise. A light character is ideal for this map due to his many corners and not many straights. This is because light characters have higher acceleration which allows them to speed through the short straights of this map. Other than that, his drifting control around the many corners has been pretty good. Bowser's Castle is where Dom improved the most with the switch of character, as the handling of the character, as it is a light character, allowed him to easily avoid the hazards and obstacles in the course. He is also able to drift around long corners, which allows for a big speed boost from the drift. Now for Rainbow Road, the handling of the car plays a huge role in this map to avoid falling off the edge. Wow, he didn't fall off the spot for once, which is a massive improvement. The rest of the race has been a breeze for Dom because of his already superb driving skills combined with the character with the easy handling.
After the change in character from Donkey Kong to Baby Mario, we collected his best times throughout every single map and pit them against his best time in the Baby Mario races, determining how much better of a character Baby Mario is and how much better his performance was compared to Donkey Kong, showing that light characters can really make a difference when competing in professional races. Thank you, Coach Kelvin, on Dom's analysis through each and every single map. He did definitely improve over time, especially when he switched to Baby Mario. Now Dom will say a reflection on how he felt during each and every race, and if he improved or not, or areas that he wishes to improve on in the future.
Hey, Dom here. I am the player and I'm here to share my journey to become a top Mario Kart player. As was demonstrated in my races, I was not very familiar with the game or the Nintendo Switch at the start, so I had to learn nearly everything from scratch. It was difficult trying to learn everything, from the controls to the maps, as well as the need to stay focused. Eventually, I did get used to the controls and was able to take more bold moves in the maps, like drifting around sharp corners and close to edges, for example. I would say I was quite satisfied with my quick adaptation. Originally, I chose Donkey Kong as my character because he was my favorite character. I also chose the ancient bike because, well, it looked neat. However, after playing around 3 races on 4 different maps, and having gotten used to the controls, I'd heard that both the vehicle and character matter as they can change how the driving is impacted. So I ended up changing my character to Baby Mario because I knew he was lighter than our other characters. And after playing him, it showed a significant improvement in handling for drifting and corners. After I changed my characters, I beat all my previous records for the 4 maps with relative ease, which improved my confidence and allowed me to focus more on refining the drifting and taking shorter paths in maps. After that, I ended up doing a Grand Prix with bots for a bit of fun and to prepare for the upcoming tournament against other players. While it was a nice change of pace, I ended up placing 3rd overall. Well, it didn't help that I was getting smashed by all the items. But oh well. Finally, when it came to the tournament, I ended up placing 2nd among 4 in my bracket, so I didn't get to go to the finals. But the one who beat me ended up winning the whole thing anyway, so I can at least say that I did well enough against the best.
From testing out his skills at the tryouts, learning technical mastery skills, environmental adaptability, and building competitive resilience, only to participate in the big Grand Prix right at the end. But then to come fourth is extremely heartbreaking, but from the passion we've seen throughout the races, we can see him as being easily the best and advanced in his future in his esports career.